Hi Cancer, welcome back to Wandering Magic. These are going to be your May 2026 messages, and it's going to be for it's going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right. We're going to start out with Kipper for you. We have false person and main male. Oh, the deception. Okay. For some of you, you're going to, there's a man in your life that you're going to discover that there's been some dishonesty. There's been, like, the full story is not being told and they're being exposed for it. I feel like this has to do with that Scorpio full moon on the 1st. And what that's doing is really, it's exposing a lot of things that were kept from you. And from there, it also is about emotional releases. So it's going to be a very emotional time for you. Now, if this is not a partner that's male, it could be someone like someone that you are close to that's a male. So it could be, think broadly, a sibling, a boss, or just someone that really embodies the masculine energy. They are just they're in a masculine position at work, maybe. Just someone like large and in charge. Or someone who thinks of themselves in that way. And because of whatever it is that was kept from you, you're going to find out in May. Co-create is your oracle message. And what I want to say with that is, this is a time to remember that you can, something's telling me to go to tarot before I get deep into this card, but I'm going to finish my sentence here and we're going to jump into tarot. But you can create any reality for yourself that you see fit. You should not and do not allow anyone to tell you anything different. You can turn a pumpkin into a carriage, I just heard. The analogy from Cinderella, of course. Did you lose your glass slipper? Your tarot message is the 3 of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and is that the 7? It's the 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands. Now, okay. Like I said, it's the ultimate disappointment. Like, somebody is just not your favorite person. Not your favorite person this month. It feels very emotional. It feels very heavy. Spirit is asking you to try to operate as logically as you possibly can in May, because there's going to be a lot of emotional turmoil, a lot of emotions coming to the surface. It feels like you want to be shielded away, and you're trying to now going into protection mode. You're trying to protect yourself from, I just heard, a vulture. Because it seems like someone preyed on you in a way, and it almost feels a little unexpected, but not really. It's a weird feeling. It's kind of like something that you felt and knew the whole time. And so yeah, you're really starting to just weigh things from the only perspective that you can, or you're being asked to really do it from a very like logical standpoint. Now I know that could be difficult for a Cancer to do because um Cancers are very feeling, very emotional, natural beings. And I think the reason I'm saying that it almost doesn't feel like a surprise, it's like you kind of knew, it's because Cancers are so very intuitive that you can't be fooled. And if you do, you are fooled. You're only fooling yourself, is what I just got. Like, you tell yourself these things to kind of like operate as normal as possible, but because of that, you now it's here and it's in front of you. Um, it's just time for change, and it's kind of like nothing you could do about it. You now have to take the deer by the horns and move and start moving. Whatever moving looks like for you. For others of you, I'm getting this other like small layered message where you're not being seen enough. You're not being heard enough. There's not enough exposure to you. It's like all this work that you're putting into something and it's not being recognized. And because of that, that hurts. So think about other ways to do things. Think about other ways to move. Kind of creating the reality that you want for yourself. Anytime something is removed from your life in a very general way, it only creates room for like bigger and better things. And so to that I say, because you kind of already had this idea of this thing that was essentially holding you back, because you weren't appreciated enough, you didn't like that your worth wasn't being seen. With all those things happening, it's only the natural thing to do to move on. Like, why would you want to stay in a situation where you're not being appreciated or not being accepted or heard or any of those things? It's like the fear for me that I think is buried, that is going to come to surface, is the fear of the unknown with the Moon card. Yeah. This could involve a fire sign. So Aries, Sagittarius, or Aries, Sag. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking. Leo. Sorry. So it could be one of those. It doesn't have to be at all. It could also be a Pisces with this Moon card showing up. Regardless, you're being asked to really like be okay with stepping into the unknown, because if you're in this situation, and I'm getting that there's a pattern here of I feel like the list that I gave where you're not appreciated, you're not being seen, you're not being rewarded. I feel like there's a pattern in different multiple facets of your life. And so with that being said, just kind of take that as a blessing that you're being conscious of it now, and you're able to really change this and create the life that you actually want for yourself. Creating with the universe, meditating, getting quiet, not being avoidant, or really seeing things for what they are and seeing the gift in that, and saying thank you for showing me who you were. Thank you for not recognizing me. And now I'm going to show you what I can do. Now I can be who I want to be without you slowing me down, without you trying to manipulate me and take control of the situation. It's my turn now. I'm the captain now. That's my favorite saying lately. And it is right there. Not the right time came up. What I'm getting with this is there's no perfect time to do something. And you also got slippers for your other message. This is hope, strength, home, feeling good. And that's what I feel like you're getting to. I'm getting that you might not get there like super duper right away, but this is the direction that you're heading in, and that's what you're going to focus on. Because guess what? Cancer season is almost upon you. So, with that being said, at that point, you're untouchable. So what are you going to do? Watch your sun, moon, and rising for any additional messages. If you want to book a personal reading, the information is down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.